Welcome, kia ora. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a KiwiNotPG gaming session with 7 Days Subquakes Undead Legacy. This is still in Alpha 20.6. Now, before we start, Subquakes Undead, I'll just double check that. I've got to let you know that I updated my mod launcher, the main program that I'll launch 7 days from for all of this stuff. Be able to run the Modlets nice and fine. From version 3 to version 5. And in doing so, when I copied over some of my backup saves, that's the one, they were a slightly different format, and I accidentally copied over my main save from the last episode with the one from before. So we lost some progress, but not too much. So basically about 4 hours worth, which yay. But we did realise from the last episode that we needed more steel blocks. Anyway, so since then I've been just doing a bit of map gathering. You know what that means, material gathering, and we're in the middle of that still, effectively. Well, not middle, we're almost near the end. So we're going to jump back into the program. This is what we're basically up to. We needed more steel, okay? So we needed a lot more steel. I have to double check something again, I think. Steel blocks. Ooh. There we go. Steel blocks. Okay, I need to make 100, wasn't it? I think we're looking at making 100. Yeah. See, I made a lot of steel recently, but I think I've got a lot more to make. I was going to make some more cement mix too. We need more cement. Yeah. Okay. So, we need a lot of this stuff. Look at how much stone I'm given. By the way, you would notice the date up there at the top of the screen. There we go, 65. Yeah, I've gone for a few days to get all those materials. Because remember, I would have been going back to, I think it was day 49, 52 or something like that, one of those two. From where we first went off at episode 6, it would have been, where we finished up. So that's where the save it went back to. We're going to be on for 4 hours. But I don't want to. Yeah, we'll just do another 1,000. We don't want to go too long getting more materials. We want to get on to getting the build started. That I've just done recently. Don't need that. That's what I need here. We'll get some of this done. We'll probably need, I don't know, 500. Yeah, we can do 1,000, I think. 25 minutes, that's fine. Just another one in. Let's we go 1,000. Like that. We can do more steel, no, that kind. We don't want to do too much, because we want to make iron. We also need to make more iron. Need to make more iron as well. Say 100. Oh, that's right, that's double the amount, isn't it? So we'll go 250. That steel's craft that. Now we don't need steel ingots. So we'll just go bam, craft that. What do we need to make? Where are they? Where are they? Where's the... Oh, they're gone. Do we not make them? Oh, there they are. What's in? Right, see, iron. It makes 5. And how many do I need? So I need 1,000. That's 900. Holy crap. Right, so 900. 1 by 5. 8. That's all. still a lot. It's easy to say 1,000. Divide that by 5, it's still, you know, it's 200. I want to keep a decent amount of iron ingots for other stuff, but so if we go 200, it makes 1,000. That's a bit too much. So go 180. Good. 900 should do. What was it we need? 10. So we did need 1,000. Yeah, we've got 100. Yeah. That's right. Takes 5. Upgrading takes, I think it was 5. Yeah. So upgrading from concrete to steel takes 5, but we won't need those. But in saying that, it's easy to get the shapes and stuff we want, because cement's a pain. I'd rather get iron, brick and steel and work with those than have to upgrade. But if I am going to upgrade, I'll upgrade from brick to concrete more than I'd like to upgrade from brick to concrete to steel. So go back to that. So we'll make 180. That leaves us with bugger all iron, but there should be enough iron to do whatever we might need to do. So those are going. That's about another 30 minutes there, or just over. That's good. I'll just see what we can make with that. Well, 800. Okay. We'll do 500. Get that going. Right. Getting all these working. Got mine good, so we'll do. Do I want to do all it? Yes. So that's 800. 800, yeah. So 800. So we'll do 400 per 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Get these all prepped. So 400. Right. 400. Right. That's all that. Let's just check. Need some more of those. So fix up these repair kits. We need about another 15. Right. That should fix us most of the way. And I've just recently done the birds. Oh, I think I need to do the water. Yes. Right. Now we are going to stick with these. We're just going to stick with the jars. Oh, I need more. Okay. I need 100, don't I? Let's take that. And we'll just get rid of those. Right. Grab the rest of that. Cool. That leaves us with 170. We don't need this many on us, so boom. Okay, now we have got some stuff to sell, which we'll do later. We've got a knife here. I picked it up during the from a zombie from killing. Now I've already made, you know, a lot more to take with us in the first place. We've still only got 250 steel because I haven't made any more steel blocks yet, which we'll work on. But I've made a lot more brick. That's to be sold. Give us some more cash. So yeah, we've still got the materials we took over the first time in the truck, but I've added more. So we should be able to go over there almost and take everything with us. And next time shoot once his head is in the crosshairs. Does always help. I hope everybody's doing well today and having fun. Now I've got a few days off, so worked quite a few days straight during the week. and it didn't give me much time to play. It gave me a little bit of time. It actually gave me a reasonable amount of time to play, like 30, 40 minutes per day. Not per day, but almost every day, most days. So I use that time to get a lot of mining done. Now, I have to check. I can't remember if I dug. Yeah. So I went up here, dug. Oh, no, I didn't do. Did I do them? Yep. You look, all the little black dots there, down here. A couple of these white ones I dug out around just to get some extra irons. Down here, I missed a couple more things, leads. Got some of these, but this is my mine. I expanded the shite out of the mine, so probably going to get another one of these screamer ladies. Now, just so you know, I do have my Modlets running as usual. So the colour scheme of the icon, some of the colour schemes have changed from what would actually you'd be getting if you play a basic, not basic, but the Undead Legacy without change. For starters, the most notable is the colour scheme of the levels. I've switched into the way I like. I think I also changed the stamina colour to the purple. I can't remember what it was before, but I think it was a orange or something, or it was a blue. I can't remember. But I want to make it. Could have been purple. I'm not too sure. I think I brightened up that level bar colour to a more cyan, brighter cyan than what it was. I just did some minor UI colouring changes. Yeah, I think that was basically it. Other than that, everything you pretty much see. So it's just little body of life changes. I haven't actually added on any modlets that do any major changes to Undead Legacy. I think the main change I've done is the screamers. The lovely screamy ladies that spawn from heat levels. They don't scream in, when they scream, they don't summon in hordes. That's a mod I've done, model that I've added on, which basically does that. Also my city map generator, which we've made this map from, which is why I've got such big maps, big cities like these. And that's a small town, or the town. That's a city. It's a town. That's part of a city that's been overlooked. But if you look down here, it gets down to here. That's town. So as you can see, Ellen. I think that's spelled wrong. It's supposed to have two L's, but oh well. I haven't changed anything like what houses spawn or anything like that. I've just changed the city spawn sizing and the size percentage of like downtown commercial strips and all that sort of thing, just to add a lot more. But that's more, I think. I don't think Undead Legacy changed the random gem map other than putting its own POIs onto it. I've just adjusted that. Also waiting, expecting another one of those ladies shortly. Well, I don't know why we're waiting. We were going to go, now I'm going to go and take you to the mine because we're going to work on that. I've used up a bit of petrol because I've done quite a few trips back and forth on this car. Cleared out the trees here. Out these trees. I can drive through easy. Some of these trees are still here. also, oh yes, I need to link the box because last time I had to go and pull quits, my car was a little bit overweight. A little bit overweight. We are going to put it in. See. Take that back. Good. So this is what I've done with the mine so far. Now, it's a nice, decent sized mine. As you can see down, you might not be able to see well. At the bottom here, there's the iron still. Still going to get those levels down, but not important. Well, they're not as important because they're mainly not having iron in them. They started to down further below though. And that's my little design to count the tracks going down. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I've got to grab chicken. Don't have to grab chicken, sorry. That was just me getting annoyed with a little chicken getting in the road. I just realised I wanted to build. Oh, I've got the dirt with me, haven't I? Yes, I've got the dirt with me. Good. Because I made a mistake over here and I want to fix it up. It was driving me crazy. I want to mine that, but if I keep mining stuff in the walls, I'm going to have to expand this so much that it's going to annoy the crap out of me. So, I'm going to just fix up this stuff. And view review. Please. Go away, rabbit. I really don't want to have to kill you. Yeah, I made a mistake up high. Oops. Up higher, and it caused me to miscount bottom. And yes, I don't have. I don't have OCD, but this stuff really starts to irritate me. I can take it for a while. It's not like it has to be changed straight away, but it does have to be done at some point. Even though this stuff here in the wall does frustrate me a little bit, would you stop that, rabbit, before I cap? Okay, before I cap you. Yeah, so yeah, I can see, that's what I mean by I don't have OCD. Yeah, I can put up with that does bug me a little, having this sort of stuff here, and I want that iron. But I say but if I keep digging into the iron, and it's going to get really dark, so you know I don't really want to. Actually, I just remembered I still got a light. Hang on. Yeah, we'll chuck that one on. Yeah, got a torch on. Alright, so I won't be able to see much in the distance. It's fine. Well, I do want to do a quick check around. See if there's anything spawns at night. So I've cleared this area out so many times that there shouldn't have any night spawns. No, oh, no, there's a ball. More of the Zeds that I'm worried about. I did see that rabbit. Can't see any Zeds. You're wondering what the Zeds are? That's just short for zombies. And there we go. There is actually someone. Now let's see. I saw you over here. Really dark and miserable, isn't it? But if I saw one, there's going to be more. That might attract some of them. There's another wolfie. Come on. Where are you? There we go. Right, let's look around. And yes, I do have my New Zealand honey tea beside me. Yes, you see, scoping this out with a just a helmet light might work because it's got a very ineffective range. I'm not going to rip up the dogs for liver and meat because I've got plenty of those. Come on. I'm going to get a wandering horde at some point too. That's the main one we've got to listen out for. Let's go over this way for a little bit because there's a lot more. Shoot. Try that. Leave him. Let's go quick run around. Quick run around the side. See if there's any more that spawn a bit further back. Now there's a rabbit. Don't care about rabbits. Go back in. See, I've cleared some of this, quite a bit of this area here of trees and some of the bigger rocks. And there's a bigger rock there. Some of the bigger rocks there now, just because I needed to get, well, I needed more stone to make concrete anyway. But also, I keep blocking my vision of zombie little Zeds nearby, I should say. Oh, yes. Who knows what keep calling zombies the longer name. Yeah, so to say that way I can see them coming from further. You know, get a better hello? How did I miss you? Alright. Go bring you down the sides and oh, yeah. Oh, he doesn't hurt me. What's that screecher? There. It's a shite. And is that everybody? Everybody from the night spawns now? All clear, the western front. I'm facing west, aren't I? Oh, so, okay. Right. I think that's it. Should be good. Should everything's reloaded. Let's go. Now, I have knocked out all of this with this tool and this tool. So, I've been using a scrap iron pickaxe, even though they're quite high quality. A stone pickaxe to dig all of this out. And I haven't been doing the good old trick of like this, where it's, you stick it up and then just break the very bottom level and drop it all. No! I'm mining down from the top every single area because I need the materials. And so we're good. And actually, since we're back here and we've got all that, we'll just switch back to that. We'll get the, yep, put that light on, that's what we need. Right, so, yes, I'm going to clear this out a little bit more. Let's get while we're building up some more stuff. And then we're going to go back make the extra iron blocks, steel blocks, and we're going to take a lot of concrete mix with us, as well as some extra bricks. I think we need stone too, the large stone. I think I upgrade from brick. No, that's if I'm going from wood brick. We shouldn't need the stone, but I'll double check it when we get back to base by doing a little bit of a wall. See what I actually need. Stamina. Okay, let's drink some of that. You might notice I've switched to water bottles. So we're going to bust this down. Yeah, so I think last time I was also talking about, I was looking at playing Asian one. I wanted to play the Asian one. But I thought about it, and what I really want to be able to do, and it's going to take a lot of effort, and unless they do it themselves, it's going to take a lot of time and effort on my end to do a modlet for it. But I want the capability of the yes, I don't have to crouch for this, especially with stone, but I want to keep the heat level down of the mine, and crouching actually helps reduce it as far as I know. I could be wrong, but from what I remember, crouching reduces the heat level for on mining, so it's not putting up the heat level so quick on all this mining, so a lot more time between spawns. Anyway, yeah, back to Asian. I would like to play the 7 days by Asian one. The only thing is, I don't want to play a 3G map. I want to play random world gen map. And that's a lot of effort to code for a mod to change into the basically, I don't know if because of what 7 days, because they actually yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't do it with their mod. Not the fact that they can't physically, or they can't actually code it. I think it's more the fact that they aren't allowed to, since they are actually allowing other people to utilize their mods. Since their mods are not private and just them, my modlet I'm using with Subquake. Since I've modded my modlet with the Subquake, I cannot give my mods, my modlet, out to people with the ones that actually change Undead Legacy stuff that actually Undead Legacy changes, if you know what I mean. If it hasn't actually been changed by Undead Legacy, I think I can. I'm pretty sure I can give those ones. The things that have been changed by Undead Legacy, effectively, I cannot give out the modlets that change Undead Legacy mods. Yeah. It sounds confusing, but yeah. It's a legal thingy. Yeah, so basically avoids effectively, because Subquake has put a lot of effort, time, and actually money into making this mod. He's brought the Unity this gun. It's not a normal gun, right? This gun here, the shotgun. That's not a normal 7 days gun. You have to buy the assets, or what you call them, the icon. Basically, you have to buy these so you can actually see it in game, as well as the icon and everything. He had to buy that. He had to work on it and all that. Now, he actually had to buy that from the store to add it into the game. He spent money. He spent a lot of effort and time to get everything right, and I actually enjoy the fact that he has put in that effort and it's employed, and I'm not going to ruin his mod for that. I'm not going to ruin his, basically I'm not going to back on his mod. I like his mod. And I'm not going to distribute, basically cause any problems by giving out any of my modlets that change his mod. Now, my modlets that don't change anything he's changed, but do change some 7 days ago stuff, I can give out. But to be honest, I prefer not to. I've given out 1 or 2, I believe. I can't remember which Discord group I was in that gave that, but I did give my Random World Gen mod for vanilla 7 Days to Die, not the Undead Legacy version, out to some group in Discord that I belong to. Also, yeah, I think I've given my colour scheme mod, not the 7 days, it's basically the 7 days mod. Not vanilla, not the Undead Legacy version, but it still affects the Undead Legacy one exactly the same. I think I didn't have to do any adjustments. I cannot remember, to be honest. It's been so long since I've looked at the modlet because I don't need to change it. Don't think it affects any. Hello. I'm going to just take you up and out. Yep. Come on. Come on. Hey. Don't you. Let's go up and deal with this group. Where's the rest of them? Over there? He's a toughie. More? Hello? Anyway, that's my weight near my waist getting quite high. Right, so yeah, I won't give out those mods. Because yeah, basically effectively legal reasons. Copyright, blah blah blahs and stuff. Plus I don't want to lose permission to use any of Subquake's mod because I love this mod. The next versions of it coming out that he's working on are, from what I can tell, going to be extremely impressive. Now, but in the same way as getting back to the Asia mod, they've got a similar problem. They can't do the Random World Gen using their map, their icons or something. Well, in the way I'm doing it, in the way they'll need to code it, it's going to be massively difficult without doing it the way I'm going to do it. But because I'm only going to use it for personal use and not give it out, the way I'm going to have to mod 7 days to get it working, it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of hours to mod correctly. And I'm not going to put in that work at the moment while there's still more versions of well, there's still new versions of 7 days to come and Asia mod. So I'm going to wait for that to be, 7 days to be finished and put out as a proper full game. And the Asian mod caught up to that, and then that's when I'll do the Asian mod gameplay. and because if they haven't done it by then, which they probably won't, but you never know. They might take the time and effort to because it might take me hours to modify it, like let's say 8 to 10 hours to modify it from in the condition is at the moment to do a random world map then effectively. But that's with the coding a simple crappy trick which I can't pass on and use because of the way I've got to do it. It's a cheat way. It's a cheat trick way which it's effectively not a modelet. And that's the problem. It's not a modelet, therefore it's not going to work for them the way I'm going to do it. I mean, I might be able to write it in as a modelet. I'm not too sure. I've been coming in a hurry and looking at it. And that's already taken me an hour or two just looking at code and working out if I could do it as a modelet or I have to do it just the simpler way would be better. And I've worked out so far that doing it as a modelet probably take me anywhere between 10, 20, maybe 30 hours to code. Yeah, plus 30 hours, probably 30 hours plus code, and I don't want to use 30 hours of my time to do that if I don't have to. Do the simple way, probably looking at 15, maybe about half the time. Maybe 10 hours. So I'm looking at doing a simple version, which is not effectively a modelet the way it's going to be done, and that's still 15 hours. I don't want to work on 15 hours of it and then find we're going to have to mod it again with the next version of Alpha, because Alpha 21 is coming up soon. Then, you know, since they've modded it, they'll probably catch that up to the Alpha 21 version and so forth and so forth. I'll wait for it to go gold, live, or whatever you want to call it, for I'm going to do a bit more work. So let's just cut across here. Right. And yes, this is what I've been doing to get these levels down. So yeah, I'm looking at doing, like, you know, 15 hours work once if it doesn't effectively change much from what it is now, for the simple version. So I'll have to wait for it to go gold and do it that way, but more likely once it's gold, because the way they're going to probably finish formatting the modding to work with Workshop, I might have to do it as a modeler, and therefore it's been almost double the amount of time. What do I have another one? Okay. So yeah, that's I'll put that on the side. And no, I'm not going to spend all that extra time yet. I'll wait until it's, you know, finished up, and I just have to do it once. And I don't have to do that and then change it up for the next alpha. Because I don't want to spend all that time into, like, all the modlets I've added to this are basically just adjustments on my current vanilla modlets I've got that I've already made. I just adjusted them to work with Undead Legacy. So they've taken like an extra, I don't know, probably about an hour, maybe 2 hours to transform over from the vanilla to Undead Legacy working. But they originally took me with 15, 20 hours to write all the modlets I've got for 7 Days Vanilla. I've broken them down. I used to have a couple of big ones, but I've broken them down into more smaller modlets. Oh, sorry, hang on. My throat is a bit agitated at the moment because, I don't know, it's weather, I think. But yeah, so at the moment I've already spent good, probably 20 hours to be honest, making modlets for 7 days vanilla and upgrading them. Every time a new alpha comes out and I have to upgrade, take them. Probably take me an hour or two. And then Subquake update comes out and I have to do another 2 hours or so to make my vanilla ones work with the subquakes, or effectively just my subquake releasing modlets that already work with it to the new alpha version. Some of them I won't have to, which is good. Depends on what the alpha does change and what subquake does change. So like this quality colour one, I haven't really needed to adjust it much, almost at all, in the last 2 or 3 alphas. I think it was such minor adjustments. Oh yeah, I've gained a few levels doing all this mining. Standard penalty. We're getting rid of standard penalties. That would be nice. Faster regen, but only when sprinting. I think that's. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think that's what we're next go for here. Next go for that. I need 2 points. So I might just get that. That gives me the standard penalty losses. There's the light. Sorry about that. Sorry it feels so dark. Yeah, so that's some of the plans for that. So I'm not going to do Asia mod on my channel for some time, but I will get to it eventually. When it goes 7 days full release. Oh God. Sorry folks. After 7 days full release and Asia mod updates for that full release, that's when I'll do it, if they haven't already done it themselves. Because, like I said, they're probably going to put in 30, 40 hours, maybe more, if they can. Oh my gosh, if they can do it without causing legal issues and stuff with vanilla spam pins. So, yeah. That's full. And that's broke, which is okay. That's why I've got the repairs. Now, you might go, why am I using it when I've got the iron? If I want to repair the iron tool, it requires a repair kit. I do have some on me, but they are hard to make. They take a high amount of materials to make. And I don't want to use up those materials. I have too many. I don't want to have to go and spend a lot of money to buy them. Or buy the materials to make them. So, I would rather use the iron one, just getting like the special materials, not the stone. Stone, I'm just going to use the stone pickaxe on, break it all down. Yep, I'm going to go over weight a little bit, which is fine. I'm not too high up here, so I should be able to easily get back on. And when we get to the end here, we're going to just dig down a little bit, make easy access up onto this, carry on after we finish this run on this road. That one is, see the stone, I'm doing the heavy attack on the stone, the stone pickaxe. Okay. And it's taking the stamina is basically not going down, which is why one of the other reasons I use it. It doesn't waste up all of my stamina. Using up all the stamina, use stuff for drink and food and etc. And while we're between gaps, I usually do this trick. We're too overloaded. Fine. Okay. Quickly chuck that on. Quick scan for zombies. Quick scan for Zeds. Bears. And wolves. Right. Like none. You know what? Bugger it. We'll just keep this on, make it easier to see. I want to be able to you guys to see. Although down there, this type of rock and stuff, it's hard to notice the difference in materials between rock and iron. Here's a good spot. That's iron, that's rock. You can see it there because it's patched because of the outside. But iron inside rock area without any sand around it, difficult to notice the difference. But this way, a lot easier. Anyway, so yeah, but there is a couple of games that I am looking at bringing the channel in very soon. Now I am concentrating on at the moment concentrating on 7 Days Die exclusively because like I said, Alpha 21 is coming up really soon, and I will be playing the experimental version of Alpha 21 when it is actually out for not just the stream weekend because I don't qualify that, which is fine. But I will be playing the Alpha 21 when it comes out, experimental version to the public effectively, before it becomes stable. Because nowadays the pump pimps are running usually a lot closer to stable versions before they release it as an alpha experimental, which is good. There's a lot less time between the experimental and the full. You're still usually, I don't know, I think last time was 3 or 4 weeks on experimental. It was pretty quick for experimental from their usual experimental to stable for that alpha. It's like 2 to 4 weeks now. Hopefully that's going to be the same again in this one, which means you get a good run of it. They usually put it closer to 4, so you know people can get a decent amount of time with it before it goes full. But in saying that, unless there's some real major map changes and stuff, then usually you can go from experimental straight to full to stable, from experimental to stable without too major problems. So yeah, that's coming out basically next month, which is so close. Sometime next month, not like right at the beginning of it. But yeah, it should be coming out like I think they're looking at early to mid next month for the experimental streamer weekend, not the actual public one. So looking mid to late May for the actual public experimental release. Yeah. Do I go one more down? No, I want to get rid of this block. I want to bring this block down size. Come up here, quick check around. Sports bag. Rubbish. And yes, I still haven't repaired this car yet. While I'm up here, I'm going to quickly fix the side walls. Now, I started the mine different from what I ended up doing over here, which is what I want, which is a slight protective layer. I didn't finish it off here. It's supposed to be protective layer. Now I've leveled up this my mining enough. Max level. That why is that only 2? Okay. That's pretty wide. Anyway. We do need the clay. Because there's a lot of things we've got to do with the clay. We need a mass amount of it. That's a higher level. That's right, because I got rid of this height. Okay, that's why it looks wrong. Let's get level out. I want it correct. Yes, it is annoying me. Let it help all the others. Yes, that's the top of ground. Yeah, it's not sand, so it's dirt. Like top level layer dirt. A little bit tougher than the lower level dirt. Basically, it's called topsoil, I believe, in this game. That's basic dirt. This is topsoil. Now, topsoil gets a look from whatever biome it's in. It is slightly tougher than dirt. Well, I don't know if it's tougher hit point wise, or if it's just the spade tool. It's more effective against basic dirt than it is topsoil. I think that's the case. Not 100%, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've looked at that particular part of the code, and I'm not going to bother with it because it's such a minor thing. All I know is it is easier to dig through dirt than it is topsoil. Can't remember if it's because the hit points of the actual dirt and topsoil, or if it's because the tool bonus. I think it's the tool bonus. But I'm not going to bother looking. You guys can if you want and know how to. But I am not going to take the time and effort to do that. Unless you guys leave in the comments that you want me to, and I will do so. Now, I'm hoping, because I've got a couple of days off, because working multiple days, basically a week and a bit straight, that got multiple days off, only 5, this is my second of 5. I might do a couple of streams. I'm trying to get a couple of streams done during these 5 days off, so not my usual one every week, or roughly one every week and a half, which is bad. I'm trying to get it down to at least one a week. I want to be at least one a week, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Look at this. This is the weak attack. It's going through it one hit. I've got a feeling dirt might actually be 200 health. I can find out easily. Let's find out for you guys. Yep, that's a 200 out. Topsoil's 250. There's the difference. Alright. Now this spade almost breaks 250 of dirt or soil or whatever you want to call it. But it definitely does over 200, which is why dirt's one hat with the wheat and topsoil isn't. It's somewhere between, I believe, we had 7.7. So that means it's doing 243 damage per attack. Okay. Right, repair. Thank you. So we're working on what I heard in the growl noise. Yeah. I'm going to bring this chunk down. Then we're going to go back to base, grab all the stuff that we were cooking, chuck it in the chests, and start the steel block making. Probably start another bunch of cement mix, cement mix. Yeah, we'll probably have to cook up some more bacon, cook up more water. Actually, not cook up more water, just take more water. And I found, interestingly enough, there's a recipe for empty jars to transfer working between bottles and jars, but I don't think there's one for fresh. There's no like, sorry, there's no, I haven't checked it, but I'm pretty sure water container unit, like the water fountain tub, hole, or whatever you want to call it, water fountain block, you know, the big water units that you usually see in offices with the water bottle on top. That takes mineral water. I don't think you can put normal fresh water in, and then take it out with the other one. But you can do it with mineral water. But there's some recipes that will take jars and bottles, and some bottle ones will take bottles but not jars. But saying that, almost none of them that require food apart from making mineral water, effectively the water bottle, not the jar, pretty much useless for any recipe. Mineral water, pretty much useless in the jar, bottle, keep in the jar. That's what, well, I don't think there is, I think there there might be one recipe with mineral water, and that's used in the jar. I'm pretty sure. I am not 100% to be honest. I am pretty sure with a quick look around I did some of the recipes, food recipes, we need to use well, mostly murky water though. There is a couple of recipes in Portland that are murky bottled only. And then there's a couple that are murky water jars only. But a lot of them which are both. A lot of them you can use both. Or either or, whatever you want to call it. So we have got a little problem. We're going to take a bit more weight. We're going to too wide. Yes, we're going to be very heavy. for you. So yeah, so I worked out it's better for me to put them all in jars at the moment, apart from then just swap out the jars of the bottles as well, you know, for the recipes that I want the bottles for, which we've already got quite a few bottles of anyway. Let's get running. We're going to have to run, because we're quite a bit overweight. Just over half again of maximum weight. Yeah, but hopefully. It's like me, and just in time for a group. Let's see if we can get in the car and unload all this extra weight. Alright. Here's our biggest problem. We don't have any pots. I'll even get back up. Hello. Love that reticle's annoying. It's how small a gap, but it's quite nice that if you can see their face through the gap, you're going to hit them in the head if they're close enough. Fog. And yes, the shotgun is a really nice tool. It's really powerful weapon, but I don't like using it, especially in town, where we can break blocks that we want to actually break down properly and get materials from. So, alright, unloaded that. Let's go back down. Actually, probably don't need these anymore. As in on this track, because we know how it's working. We will leave the last ones just so we've got the correct measurements. We'll do the same on this, and I'm going to put half of them away. Same on this side. Yep, that one and that one we'll keep. It is annoying having the blocks there. Nope, that needs to be repaired. There we go, got repaired. Repaired it. Back into my inventory. I'll leave these because that gives us notification on where the ramp starts at the top. We don't miss it and fall down to our death. And we're going to take half of these. I'd say a bit more than half. There we go, 150. Go. That way we're carrying less weight. What else are we carrying on us? That's a bit heavy. What am I carrying? I did bring some extra bullets, that's right. And we are carrying a bit more extra loads, just in case we need to make some in the field. Okay, cool. Alright. I'll turn off the torch. Rabbit. Right. Now that we've got a way down, let's bring it down to that level. We'll start with this area and bring it down. We're going to actually eat some food in a moment. Let's stop there. Go food. Use that food. Nom nom nom.
One more. No. That should bring us back up to full. Okay, so 20 water. We're down basically 50, so we'll use, and we'll do one more. That should push us over. By the time we actually get up to what we need, we'll probably be down there a wedge 10. So yeah, some games I am bringing to the channel, sorry, shortly, other than the Alpha 21 experimental, when it's out, is I'm going to bring Dismantle. I'm going to be starting that one very soon. Once basically the Alpha 21 comes out properly, and therefore I can then start dividing my time again off trying to get this build done. I would like to actually get at least the power of this build done. Again, I'm going to be running this series as constant series for quite some time without updating it, as in without updating the world or the version, because I want to complete the massive builds I want to do on this, or at least be. And if I keep updating it, I'm going to have to restart the world, I'm going to have to do the stuff from scratch, and I don't want to keep doing it. So I'll be playing this one with a build, but in saying that, I might be reducing footage to not the map gathering, but just the actual as a material. People who don't know, not the material gathering part of it, but just the actual building part of it, and just save that building part for when I do a stream. Oh, there's some iron all the way up here. Cool. That needs repair. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. We'll still be playing 7 Days to Die, and I'll probably be playing the later 7 Days to Die only the VC 21 version when that comes out. But I'll still be keeping this to continue to build on this. I don't know what we're going to build. I'm going to do in the new one. I've got some ideas of what I'm wanting to build. I'm not too sure though if I want to put them in this one and do something different as well, because I'm going to like do the mountain build again in this one. Is what it is, mountain build. So I'm going to do the base tower, which I'm going to be doing first for our to work our base the tower out of, to work our base out of. To complete the mountain build, I'm going to do the massive, going to focus on the mountain build in this project, in this one. What I might be doing, a couple other builds I've got on mine, which I won't say just yet. I'll probably focus on those, or do one of those. I've got like 5 builds in my head of things I might want to build. I'll work out when we start playing which of those ones are on the 5 of those, which one of those 5 I want to do. I'm still playing Icarus, not much though. I'll be mainly focused on getting the materials together to this, so we can actually get through this to a point where it's going to be, you know, actual build. Get the actual tower up and running quickly. I want to try and get this tower, basics of this tower, at least structure, in place, even if I haven't like got it detailed and coloured and painted and fleshed out. Oh, there's a zombie. Nope. Even if I haven't got the the tower fleshed out, you know, with paints, basically decorations and that sort of thing. I haven't got them in yet. That's fine. We will get to that point.
want to at least get the main structure built. I can then go from that to start working on, of course, the actual main mining mountain build, which is going to be huge. I expect it to be massive, massive. Which is one of the other reasons why we're doing such a big pit. Not just, well, this is mainly for the tower. I mean, the tower's not going to be small. It's going to be small compared to the complete build, proper full-on build that I'm doing on the mountain build. So, yeah. You'll see, once we've got basically the structure for the tower in, you'll see what I consider I don't know if the tower, I'd consider the tower we're about to build a small build. To be honest, I think it's going to be about a medium. And I'm going to use that as my base of operations tool to do the mountain thing. Now, a lot of people are probably going, but you've got a Valkyrie drill, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I've got a Valkyrie drill. But I don't have, Valkyrie drills are expensive to repair, for starters. They require titanium, or the superior, not the advanced, not the normal, not the advanced, but the superior, which requires titanium to make. And they're very hard to get. So I'm looking at extremely expensive repairs, and it also needs petrol, which we're already currently low on because we haven't got a oil refiner, which we do need, which is I believe needs titanium again. So we're a little bit not stuck, but I don't want to use a tool that I can only get a small amount of use out of, because I don't have the resources to repair it properly, and also re-repair it if it gets used. So until we're at a point where we've got plenty of titanium, or at least a ore extractor where we can actually get titanium possibly from, then I'm going to not use those tools. Now, would I use a steel pickaxe? Yeah, I will. But once we've got steel out the wazoo, which is another reason why I'm trying to get more of this, so we can make a steel pickaxe and get through stuff quicker. Smells like coal. Damn it. Didn't want to use that on iron. I thought that was going to be a stone spot. Okay. Alright. That's different stone. That's stone. That's stone. That's stone. And that's stone. That's dirt. There you go. It's right, back to that. Let's make a path. We're going to be overweight shortly. We want to go down our little big path. So yeah, dismantles again. We're going to be bringing it to Channel at some point shortly, because it's getting close to the 7 days. Once 7 days Alpha 21 is stable, if we started that playthrough, we might even do a vanilla playthrough with a couple of my little modlets. Like, we'll play experimental for a while, then adjust my modlets to fit experiment Alpha 21. I don't want to. There's some things in Alpha 21 I won't want to change. That I might have already been changing. Like the colour scheme. This colour scheme I'm using, I want that. I always want that. That's one I'll always adjust to the to all the alphas and even stable when it comes out. I want to use my colour scheme for that. As in my sorry, the colour scheme for my icon or the levels, tool levels and stuff, gun levels. I'm not talking about the stamina actually colour. I'll probably be using 2 and 2 vanilla. If I remember rightly, vanilla's blue as well. It's like a darker blue than the water blue. So it's pretty much uses blue for water and blue for stamina. It's been so long since I played vanilla. Anyway, so I'll probably use my probably have to organise a vanilla one. I don't think I've got the vanilla one for it. I think I'm using. I think I'm only using for 7 days Undead Legacy. We'll be adjusting the stamina colour. But yeah, so looking at that, the world generation map. So we've got a lot more bigger cities, a lot more cities. I'll be still probably using that, but I'll just have to adjust it. Zombie spawn rates of vanilla will be adjusting for more build quality. The screamer one I'll probably spread that across too. Because I like the screamer to show up, and I've actually separated the mod. I think I used to have the mod. Right, I'm going to just take a drink now. Yeah. So I used to have a mod for my spawn rate and my screamers all in the one model, because they basically dealt with the same thing as spawning XML file. But pretty sure it was the XML file spawning all fire groups, entity groups, one or two. And I noticed that I wanted to change it, because sometimes the playthrough isn't going to be just a build playthrough. It's not focused as building. You know, I want the screens to be able to screen. So I want to be able to turn that off completely differently. Or I want the hordes, the spawn rate to be like when we start Alpha 21. I want to have the natural spawn rate, not my modified version. But I still don't want the screamers spawning in. I want to see what the normal hordes look like. The normal wandering hordes, not the screamer version. Yeah, and then so that way, that's why I made it separate, so I can have one or the other or both, and test them out and see what they're like. So I already pre-organised that. I don't know if I've pre-organised that for Undead Legacy. I don't think I have. I think I've just included them in one. And every now and again, I think I hear a zombie. Oh, stop, look around. Alright, so we're going good.
Alright. Yeah, so Dismantle is one of the games that I'm definitely going to bring to the channel shortly after we finally get Alpha 21 stable, and I put 7 days back into a basic rotation with other games. Dismantle is definitely one of them. By then also V Rising will probably be on the channel. Because the new update with the new builds where it can actually multi-level towers, castles and stuff, and we'll have that big new world. I'll be starting that one. I've been playing that with my brother before, to the point where we're basically finished the current level of the game before the new update coming out. I won't be using that character, of course, for the stream. I'll be using a fresh start character. But I haven't started yet because I'm going to wait for that actual. I'm going to wait for the actual update to come out first, and by then hopefully I'll already get the 7 days game into a rotation, into the rotation version. That's also coming out in May, about mid-May too. So from what I can see from the Steam information. I also got. Let's see what else is it. Valheim. I did start Valheim, and I am putting that aside, and I'm going to leave it and restart fresh. I'm going to wait for that to actually just bring out all biomes. So basically, because I've got the fire biome in the frozen north left to do, and maybe water, but I think they're just touching up water and ocean bits. I'm not actually going to focus on it as a full biome, its own. I'll be just adding bits to it with each of the other biomes, from what I can tell. Don't take it as gospel, don't take it as 100% that's what's going to happen. But from what I can tell from previous updates and what I've seen them been doing, I think that's what they're going to do. Whether they will do a full on, hey, this update is just focusing on the ocean and doing something that and making that its own biome boss and all that, which is going to be difficult for them to do as a biome boss, because you still would need a place, like a little tiny small island somewhere in the middle of the ocean or in the ocean where you can actually, because you can't swim in Valheim, where you can place icons or whatever you need to summon the boss. And then you've got to fight the boss while you're on a boat, effectively, or on the island, but then it won't quite work. So I don't see how they're doing a ocean boss. They might have an ocean boss. A boss. Just because I can't see how they're going to implement it doesn't mean they won't implement it. It won't be good. As far as I can tell, what I heard a zombie again. As far as I can tell, they're just going to be adding and tweaking the ocean biome itself while they're doing the other biomes. They're just adjusting small bits of the ocean biome while doing the other ones. But yeah, I don't want to start that until we've got the two other biomes, the north, frozen north. Oh, there we go, level, sweet. So now we're waiting on points to spend, so we need one more level. So yeah, we're waiting on 2 biomes to be finished before I get back into Valheim, and I'm going to start fresh again. Because the world, we have to remake a new world, so the biomes
to fixed up biomes, new biomes, will be rendered properly for that world. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing there. So that one's going to be waiting at the moment. Icarus, I will come back to that, but I'm just going to show off the build once I've finished playing bits here and there. Every now and again, I'll, instead of doing, once this is back into rotation with other games, I'll be probably playing every now and again, like a half hour or an hour of Icarus behind the scenes on the camera. Slowly working on bits here and there, and then show off, because that's also going to get a big update soon. I can't tell if it's going to be a new map area or a new map. It looks like they're bringing in a new map spot, a new map zone. So at the moment, Icarus has got that Olympus and Styx map. Well, look at it, they're going to bring in another one. And it's going to be a different style of biome, which I've got a feeling it'll be like jungle, more jungle-y type thing. That more jungle, and it'll probably have some of the other biomes on it. But I've got a feeling it's going to be more of a swamp and jungly one, like one of the outposts. Because one of the outposts has got a swamp type feel to it. Well, it's basically what they were going for. Now, that's the only area that is effectively a swamp. I don't really see any other areas in any of the game, any of the maps, other than that, which is swamp-like. So, with the new creatures they're looking at bringing in, the swamp actual zone, or at least a map with a good swamp zone in it, will actually probably work well. But yeah, I'm going to show off some builds on that when I finally get them done. Restarted the world. I was starting on that. I just cleared it off because it's been updated and patched so often and recently that it's not really such a good idea having the old world. So I was like, yeah, even though it was an open world. So I will wait for a lot more new patches coming out, which will include some more animals, creatures, rideable mounts, and that sort of thing. So it's going to change even the current maps of Icarus, open world maps, a reasonable amount. So that's why I want to restart again on a new world. But I won't show the gameplay until I've got buildings built. Not just one, like a couple of different builds. And then I'll just showcase them off in like a stream where I go from one part to another, showing off the builds. I'll do that in time, but that's quite some time away. It's not even close. It's probably looking at not even maybe if we're lucky this year, but I doubt. More likely next year sometime for that. Not V-Rising, but just Icarus. V-Rising will probably be sometime next month. Well, not next month, but probably the month after. I don't want to add too much too soon. Generally don't want to have more than 3 games running at a time. 3 worlds and different games. Diablo 4 will be coming to my channel at some point too. From the look at the moment, it looks not very impressive, but it looks impressive enough that because I've always liked the Diablo series. I haven't touched the Immortal because I need to play that.
and I can't be bothered with that style game. I don't consider Diablo Immortal part of the Diablo series. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the Diablo series to me. Now, with that, I have played 1 and 2. Way before I did streaming. I played number 1 when it first basically came out. You see. Way back then. So I've played those. I better take the food for this character. Nom nom nom. And it was a lot of fun. Really liked it. Really enjoyed it. I played before it added the monk to it. Pretty sure it was just fighter, rogue, and wizard. No, wizard, sorceress. I can't remember who it was. Now it's been such a long time. But you had the 3 main characters. Priest, cleric. No. You had the 3 main characters. One was the basically the rogue type archery one. I think it was a moral, and then you had the barbarian, and then it was like the castery type. I can't remember what one it was. I'm pretty sure. Then they added the monk and paladin, right? And those 2 were brilliant. Played the crap out of them. And then of course they brought most of them back in as the druids. Okay. For number 2, I love the druid. The fact that you can change and wear out into a bear or a wolf, that was awesome. And I brought that into number 4 as well. I don't think it was in number 3, I can't remember. It was, it's been a while since I played them anyway. But I'm more likely to play Diablo 4, but I'm going to leave that for a later stage, for after the price comes down. Get on a special, like Christmas special or something. That's if it's out before then, and quite a bit for some time, which I doubt. So I might even not look at it this year. Even though it would be nice to jump in on it while it's being hyped. You know, get all the viewers currently searching around for more gameplay of it. But I've never been about that. I'm not like looking at purposely doing games just to expand my channel. That's not what my channel's about. It's about me playing games that I like to play, showing off some of the builds and gameplay of that game, and maybe give you some hints and tips of either what to do if I've done well, or what not to do if I make big mistakes. Yeah, and I do like to play games, usually playing, how we put it, playing the roles unusual, right? Not in the normal way. I've always been like that. I've always liked to play. Generally, some games you can't really get away from. You can't really get away from playing it normal. That's fine. Some of those are really good. There's also the car game Solar Crown. There's Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. That's also going to come to my channel when it finally comes out at some point. Supposed to be out sometime in the 2nd quarter, I believe was what is noted on there. Which we're in at the moment. We're in the 2nd quarter of the year. Because you divide 12 by 4, because quarter is 4, you get 3. Which means every 3 months is a new quarter. We're in the 4th month. Almost into the 5th. Which means 4, 5 and 6 are the 2nd quarter. And it's still showing coming soon. It still hasn't got a date. So I've got a feeling it's going to get pushed back. But I also had a feeling last year when it got delayed from September last year that it will probably be September next year, as in this year. Because when it got delayed last year, I thought it'll be September next year. It'll probably be delayed too. Not just 3-4 months.
6 months effectively. I mean, that's just a basic, oh, we're going to have to delay the game. I mean, it's just a basic thing, we'll just put it for 6 months. But I've got a feeling it's going to be longer than that. I've got a feeling it's going to be, but we'll find out. There's also a couple other games that are coming out that I want to play. Frozen Flame, I do want to play that on the channel. I did play a little bit of that with my brother, but we're waiting for more updates to come out of it, some more areas, give it a bit more fleshed out and better gameplay. A longer series, because I prefer to have long series than short ones, if you notice. My channel does have a couple of short series. Most of my playthroughs got quite some hours on them, and quite a few playthroughs in each playlist series. Yeah. This actual game we're playing currently, I might be on episode 8, which almost every episode is roughly 2 to 4 hours. Averaging around 3.5. I might be only on episode 8, but this comes off the actual game world save and progress all comes from the experimental version, which was like 22, 24, I cannot remember off the top of my head. It was in the early to mid 20s of episodes, and they were all on average about 3 hours long. But I had a couple of short ones, I had a couple of longer ones. I'd say, yeah, 3.5 hour one is probably the average of my episodes. My average episode length, I should say, I tend to do. I will pop out a real quick one sometimes. Well, I say real quick, but still 2 hours. I think I've had a couple of 1.5 hour ones. They're short. I tried to keep right at the beginning when I started this channel. My first series, I tried to keep to about half an hour. I just find them too short. I don't like playing games for that short amount of time, if I can help it. I do when I'm working, but when I'm actually like relaxing, which is playing the main part of it, which is what I've got you guys, I'm showing you guys how to do this. This is my relaxing gameplay style, main gameplay style, where I get to play, do what I want, and not rush and blah blah blah. So yeah, I've got a few other games that I'm looking at as well. Hello, lady. Oh, lady. That done? Oh, there was that lady. Time she showed up. Getting a little bit worried. Well, not really. Yeah, she'll be showing up sooner or later. I expected actually sooner than later. Almost down to the next level. I will stop this mine. Like soon we're going to go back to base. We're going to start the next part, and then we'll go. Time? Yes, we've got plenty of time. We'll go back to the build area site, and we'll take the truck with us. Oh. That looks like coal. Okay. Sulfur. Nice. Why I picked this area. There are quite a lot of iron nodes and a couple of coal and copper nodes. And I think lead as well, yeah. I actually had pretty much all the materials I need that I can get out of the forest zone. In the one spot. Right near each other. Let's go and get this back up into the car. See how much weight our car is at, because we don't want to overload it if we can help it. Right, what's the weight at? Oh, okay, we already overweighted. Alright. What? I think I will leave a block here. Anyway. This is about halfway between. I actually might measure this because we need to know when we do the path down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. We'll do 9. Okay. And then go from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. In. Right. Now we know the back middle. So now we know exact middle. That's going to be easy. Yeah. We're going to put that here. Actually, no, because we're going to take that with us for the build, tower build. So, what? So I'm 230. I'm carrying 230. Ugh. So I've got to basically get rid of 130. Okay. 9. That's enough. We need that. There's 30. There. Actually, no, I can't. I'm going to need that for the tower set out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, so on to 70. Alright. Okay, yeah, still 130 roughly. Okay, we don't really need sand at the moment. Here we go, 170. We'll just put the extra stones in here. Oops, just. Oh, yeah, hit the right buttons. Will help a lot. Right, so take that out. Shove that away. Now we've got 189. It's still a little over, isn't it? No, actually it shouldn't be. Yep, just under. So we will go with what we've got. We'll come back. Let's dump all this off. We'll start the steel blocks. Then we'll quickly dip back a little bit more mining, just get that last little bit of level down. Might even do one more level of the floor, down one whole level. Then do one more. Right. Oi, oi, oi. Right. Let's just get it this way. And then let's open that and go, we want right, we want that into there. All the rest we can go boom, plop, all of it. There we go. Go. And bam. That's a lot of stone now. Wow, that's a lot of stone. It's getting pretty full. Okay. Actually, how much wood planks is it? You know, it's still got a decent amount. Right. Okay. So let's see. You've finished cooking iron. You've finished cooking iron. Finished cooking that cement. Oops. Already cement in here. Yep. You finished doing that. For bananas, didn't have any chemistry station going, no. We need coal, don't we? Actually, do we need more coal? How much coal have we got? We've got 2,000. We need more bacon leaves. Oh, by the way, I put another one over here so I can make food while cooking coal. Do another mini. No, not that much. 10. 3 minutes. I've only got wood blocks in here because we're only cooking using it like that. Bricks that we've got a heap. 3. Do it so. Make 1,000. Don't think we need much else with this one. I want to just double check. Oh, actually we need 2 of those first. Craft that. It shouldn't take too long. Now, 1,000. We make us some supercorn seed. We can. We need 3. I think we need supercorn for the gasoline. I think it was. I have to check. Yes. Supercorn for glue. We can do bone powder, which we're using. Poison. No, oil. That's just cans. So I've got plenty of cans. They might just say 2, but that's because they're in the locked one. Well, not the broadcasting. If we want more cement, we've got quite a bit now. Although we are low on sand.
Take these. Take these. Now we're going to have to do this the long, slow way. After that. Oops. And since we've got rid of the other stuff, we can put that back there. We want to make the steel. We want 100 of it. Yep, 100. 15 minutes. Fine. You. 500. Nice. So that's 2,000. That's nice. Okay. How much more can we make? Yeah, for that too. Now, what's there a way to make sand? I think there is. This is weird. I reckon, sorry so quick, but I think you need to add another recipe here, which is turn stone powder into sand. So you can make sand, but yeah, you have to go ground down the stone powder, then you've got to ground down the sand. So therefore, it's a lot of time and effort, but it is doable. That would be cool. Or even do it straight to sand as well from the stone and the stone, but increase the time to effectively account for the amount of time it would take for stone powder blend. So you can go straight from rock to sand, and that takes the same amount of time as going large stone to stone powder to sand. They have the free extra recipe, which gives us more recipes too. For people like me who hate the desert, don't want to go anywhere near it. They don't mind the snow biome, they like the wasteland for that top tier ends of game level area, but don't want to piss around in the horrible desert. Never liked the desert. So I went through 5. We need more of these. Because we need, what do we need for that? What's block stopping that one? Yeah, scrap wood. So we need a lot more scrap wood. Holy crap. So if we do another 5,000, ooh, holy crap, Amundo. That's multiple hours. 2,000. That's almost 2 hours. We'll probably be on for another 2 hours, so we'll just do it. That. Do it like that. Bam. Okay. We're going to. We've got goggles. Yep. Got those on. We'll do another 5. Craft those. What else we got? Don't want to waste that stuff on that. We'll take that because we need it. We've got 60 store, it's almost 70 of that. Don't quite need those, so we'll chuck those extras back. Keep everything else at that. You need keep that. How much mushrooms have we got now? Looking wrong container. How many of those can we make now? 28. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Okay. We do need to make that. Those. What can we make? Whoa. Okay, that's quite a bit. Let's not make those. Let's check how many we need. We basically want to double this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. So we want another 20. Let's make it another 40. So we have total 60. Right there. Okay, so that's that done. Well, we might even need 2 of these. Just one to make this sort of stuff and then one to make other stuff we might need from it. Wow. Okay. Right, what have we got now? We need the steel. Right, so let's check the shop. We do need to do that. So let's just take. What are you guys at? Yeah, it's pretty much worth $2,000, and it's not. So yeah, we'll leave those there. We've got all that. Yeah. In here, we're going to leave that. And take this, and this. Actually, that can stay there until we get a weapon to go with it. Right. We are overweight. Fine. Not enough weight for us to carry. We don't have food for these ends, that's fine.
You're looking kind of rough. You didn't get
We're going to see
bit,
if they've got
did you?
anything worthwhile before we even, because I want to use the these to sell all of this. Sell all that stuff and buy what we need. That is nice. But apart from that, have you got anything worthwhile? I would like to start buying that stuff. No, have it. Resources. You've got no titanium plates. No titanium plates. No titanium anything. Material to make shit out of. Okay.
Don't let a zombie dog bite you in the ass on your way out. And if he does, hey, we'll take care of it for you.
Why not want 2 of those? I don't know why I did that. That's definitely one that we want to buy. Buy those. Convert cats, we don't worry about sneak damage. No, they will do. Right. What do you got? Ooh, nice enforcer. Ooh, lovely. But we're not too big on shotguns, so we don't care. We don't have the other gun type I want. No titanium. We got some nice rounds. Okay. Yeah, okay. What do you got in here? Ooh, yes, we will buy that. These are less than correct. Ooh.
How can I help you?
Ooh.
Oh, so tempting. That is so tempting. Portable drone. That would be handy. Tends to get him away a lot though, doesn't it? Okay.
It's done.
I'm going to save the money.
Well, look
Not
what the
anything
cat
really
dragged in.
worthwhile. There's a couple of little items, but nothing major. Not enough to use up actually the purchasing drugs, power, food. Alrighty, let's get in here. Let's shovel all this back. Right, what's that sniper? Let's just have a look at what ones we do have. Sniper. That's not it. Sniper. Headshots, lead, weapons, and craft a 7.62 HP. So we're just missing those. Okay. And we've got 11 there. Okay. We'll keep that 11 here. Right, ammo. We're still. Oh, how a bay. Oh my gosh. We're running low on 9mm. Still quite a bit of 10mm because we haven't used that. 4 ammo. We haven't gone anything, so 44 is still low. Grab a bit. I don't know what to put there. We'll grab a bit more 10mm. We've got 600 shotgun rounds. Holy crap. Not that much. Go 450. Right. 8. Okay. Cheesecake. Actually, we'll keep 4 of those on us. Like that. They could go away too. Only need 2 of those. 2 of those. Right. Cheesecake. That's what we're going to look at making. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. We can make it. What do we need? Ooh, we need more pumpkins. Oh, cornmeal. Okay, cornmeal. Let's make cornmeal. We need a lot of cornmeal. Ooh, we need a lot of corn for that. Let's do 200. Let's check if any. What were we making? What were we making? There was a peak of time. I think. Oh, yeah. Almost done. Cool. Good. Brawny. What can you make from that? We can make. Do we want another 500? Because sand is getting scarce. We might have to do a bloody run into the desert for sand. It's stuck. Plenty of that.
So for oil rig, 20 gasoline. Wow. Okay, 20 gasoline. We need titanium more, don't we? Okay, it's a 60. Oh my gosh. 60? Wow. Because that has a chance to get titanium ore. That's why I wouldn't mind that one out of the others. It's 60. Holy. Shite on a brick. Make one of those. I need 20. So I can make 10. I need more oil shower. I'm going to probably have to go to the desert soon anyway. Okay. Right. What do I look at doing? Oh, that's right. Food. Got to eat. Got to drink. A lot. Drink a lot. That's working away. Cool. We've already done with that. That's right. We need to repair our stuff. Repair the tools we're working with. I'd rather 8. Makes it nice. Right. You're actually getting a little bit low. Yep. Right. There we go. I want to get in it below half. Righty. It should be almost done now. We'll put you here. Maybe farm blocks in here. No, we're going to put you. Not you. Right. Let's check on our work. Yes. Right. Now we should have enough to do that build stuff. Good. Good. Right. Do we go off and do it, or do we go back and finish that little bit of the mine? Oh. Because if we finish off a little bit more of the mine, we can make sure we don't need to come back. We'll just take all this with us up over to there. You can always start a new mine. Where was that cluster? I saw a big cluster. There. Look at all this stuff. Where else was there a big cluster? Wastelands, not desert. Where's the desert anyway? Have I not found desert? That's wasteland. That's wasteland. Interesting. I might actually have to go for a drive through the snow to get to the desert. I haven't gone down there. Anyway, no roads down there, so okay. Where's another good spot for mine? That's a lot of that material. Let's see, I need another good spot with lots of iron. That, there, actually, might not be too bad. How far is that from? It's not too far, it's a little bit of a drive, but not massively, and it's right by, not right by, it's, where is he? Another way down. Way down the bottom there. Right, yeah. I think, even though that's a little bit of iron, I have to uncover a bit more of this map. Anything up here? Can't see anything decent up there. That one's not too bad, but I think this is best iron. You might get some coal and other stuff in the area even without a node. But it's best if you got nodes. Look at this big cluster. That's just by that big cluster too. Okay. I might have to look through these areas. A little bit around here, just see if there's any better mining spot. And same over here, but you know, if I'm going to go over this way, I might as well just go that one. But I want one effectively, if I can, to add some lead near coal, sulfur. Fine. Middly, I can find a sulfur, lead, and coal in one spot, like that, but lead instead of iron. Let's just have a look around. I'll find something like that. I mean, really that's got lead and coal in it, right? Then all I have to do is like here for sulfur. Yeah, alright. No spawns. I think we're prepped. We've got everything I think we need for that tower build now. We do need to take stuff, I think. I think we need to boost our water levels and our food. Taking BT. Not more. Just so, we're almost ready. So if we go that and go in there, half out, put it there. Put in there. That is pretty much ready. Yep. Okay. Let's see how far along this has come. I think we can fit enough of this stuff into the truck. And we'll be out of room and out of weight. Maybe a little bit less because of room. Alrighty. We really need a dump truck, I think. But we don't have that kind of cash. So, I'd like to go to the site and finish the build. But, there's a big but. Wouldn't mind finishing mining that little area out a bit more. So we've got plenty of materials to go over there with. We can take pretty much a quarter or half the base with us. Since we're going to have enough to pretty much build the tower. We've got enough with us to build the tower to a reasonable level to shove some of the stuff in, like some of the benches in it. Then we want to take the benches, some of the materials go with the benches, and so forth. So a quarter of the stuff would be a good idea. Which reminds me that we need to make yeah. Oops. So we've got that. We can make 10, right? It's only going to take a minute 30. That's not what I wanted to do. Where is it gone? Not there. Few bricks. No. No. Let's not pin that. Oh. So we need oil shell. I don't remember where we saw some. Since we haven't got desert, we've picked it up somewhere. Like where? Where did we see? Oh, okay. Drink and think about this. This is a big decision. Do I go off and start the town now? Or do I get a bit more resources first so I don't really have to come back apart from ripping them out of the base and transporting to the new spot? Because I should have enough to make it, but I want to make sure. So right. Okay. Right, I think making the base tower probably the better idea. Wait for this to finish. Oh. to. There's a minute, 2 minutes left. Right. While those are cooking, we're going to do the base. So while we're doing that, let's get ready for it. Dark. Almost. There's only a deer over there. Okay. Now, we got the push bike. Cool. Okay. That's got a lot of room. Oh, we need blocks. Okay, we've got a fair stack of blocks. Okay. And here. Yeah. Right. Will be made. What does it take to make a carpenter bed? Pretty sure you make it in your backpack. So I can make one. I'll make one. I'll put one down. I've got no room to put it in. Get this out. Yeah. Right. We're going to have to put this outside. We might be able to do it this way. We still want to use the materials. Right. Let me put it down. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, it won't let me put it down here. Okay, whoa. No, can upgrade. Alright. Yes. Can I upgrade it to level 3? Yes. Good. Want it? That's why I keep all the extra stuff, people. Why I keep all the extra stuff. These are ready. These are ready. Okay. Holy crap, this all ready. Alright. And that's pretty much ready. Okay, let's get the... Oops. That's right. Okay, put more down. Yes, there we go. down. Almost done. Let's get the house done. We want to take that with us. Let's cancel that. Is that all that's left? I don't think so. Come on. Hang on, how many bottles have got on us? 9. How many empty jars have we got? Ooh. Okay. We'll take that 105. That. These up. That's done. More. There, guys. Problem about these? Can't tell they're bloody working. That's not making something. That's not making anything. I think there's only the water left to do. A minute and a bit. Okay. We'll just wait. Just wait for a little bit. Yep. Have a quick drink while waiting. Oh, legs low. Yeah. I'm just going to check on something. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we're almost full. Once we get this, we might actually call it quits for the stream. All prepped ready to go and do the tower. Now that we finished catching up, plus the extras to make sure we've got enough for the tower, instead of like last time where we thought we had enough, but we didn't. Oh, concrete mix. Better make sure we get our concrete mix. Concrete. Take the concrete mix with us. Where are you? Not there. You must be here then. We're going to take we'll take that. We'll leave that here. Take this one. This with us. We are going to load up. So that's the basics. What else are we going to take with us? What else are we going to take with us? Paint. I don't think we're going to need paint, but we might need that. That. Get a power drawer. It's just that. That. I'll take the double. Yep. Beverage cooler, refrigerators. We. I think we only need 2. You'll take. No, take them all. Feeding barrels could. No, okay. That. Take those. Take that. I'm going to shove this in the truck. Some of these are minimums that we need. Some others are just like, we'll put them in the truck now. Or when we get there, because we don't need them on us at the moment. They are for the next area. I'll just hit a zombie. Have a look. No, typical me hearing things. I've got to get off this pretty quick. I've got something else that I've got to go and do. It's quite urgent, which is come on. That's going to still take a bit more time. Okay, that's. Yep, so 2 minutes per. We've got another like 6-7 minutes. All right. Yep. Okay. We need another one of these, I think. Well. Mortar and pistol. No. Yeah, mortar and pistol. Definitely going to need 2 of those.
Any more seeds of those? I don't know, but I definitely know we don't have supercorn seeds. Let's go down the floor. We might even need a fourth furnace. Probably wondering why. Well, one to do the iron, one to do the steel, one to do the cement, one to do the bricks. We need a chemistry station. Oh, we need all that material. Right. You coming with us too, because we don't want to forget this when we go to the other area right beside a trader. We've got to stop by the other traders on the way through too. Okay. What else do we need? Just trying to think what else we need. Yeah, we're gonna need more steel. Didn't I convert? Look at all the steel. That's right. To transfer most of it there, that's why we need to wait a little bit longer. So I had to transfer, make most of that into the steel blocks, but we also want quite a bit of steel for upgrading, which would probably be 100. Yeah, it's not much. So yeah, we'll have to do a bit more mining first. Yeah. If you're religious and that's offends you, but yeah. The living cheesecakes. That's good. I'm gonna carry. Actually, yeah, we'll carry. One here. I think we need cheesecake or anything yet. Right, so we are pretty much prepped most of it. We've got to take this. Be overweight. No, not overweight. Okay. Let's put 2 in its storage. There you go. Okay, it's not full, but it's got 2. You know what? Okay, so if we click on refill from here, we'll refill it. Okay, that's 3/4 full. Okay, that's good. We'll just reverse this up a bit. And we'll get back into this. Put this up to here. But that way, from the ladder, we should be able to pull up over. Good. That means we know we're still got to go and get some mining materials because we've got to make more steel still. Oh, yeah. Because we've got 900. Yeah, we need. Right, so that'll do for today. We will be off. We will catch you guys some other time. Thank you for popping in. Thank you also for watching this video. Please check out my other material and please like and subscribe as always. Check out some of the content creators that are on my main home channel that play similar games, or yeah, just some of them are just will play similar games. Some of them don't, but they are actually some really great YouTubers, especially the Kiwi boys. Shout out to you guys, and we will catch you next time. Got to go do a bit more mining, get some more steel, and then we should be then just work out what we're going to take from this base in the first drive over, because we definitely have enough to build a basic amount for the first tower, or at least put some materials and make it the new base. We have enough to make it the new starting base, even if we can't finish the tower, just at least a room to save and put down some of the actual stations to work from. Right, so we're going to do the mining, get that steel, and we'll do a bit more mining, and then we'll basically, I don't know if we'll finish that mine off completely down to the level I want, which is we actually just going to dig down to the right level. But I would like to actually measure its size, because that was pretty good effort. We need oil pump. If we get oil pump, we can make oil quite well. To make that, we just need more oil and nuts. We get a lot of iron. Iron's easy to get. It's the oil, to make the petrol, to make the... So, even though I want the ore extractor to get more titanium, I think it's best if we do the oil rig first, so we can get more oil, so we can make the oil, because that's the main thing lacking for making the ore extractor, which will give us titanium. So at the new place, we'll make an oil field, so we can get some oil while we're doing more mining, building, so we can make enough to get the ore extractor, so we can get some titanium. We might have to, if we can't find titanium in any of the traders on the way through, we might, because we've got a decent amount of guns, go on our bigger guns, get all the bigger ammo, and go for a quick run on the motorbike into the wasteland where we know there's a titanium node, mine the shite out of it as quickly as possible and get the hell out of there before we get overrun by the big boys. So we might look at doing that, but we're going to first get the tower set up, and we will go from there. So, alright, thank you everybody, and that's the plan for next time. I will probably even do another stream again tomorrow, same time roughly, or the day after. Well, I've got a couple more days off. I'm going to try and get another stream in. Right, thank you very much, and goodbye, good night.